All right, thank you so much for joining in on this another VOD review here as we continue our reviews every day, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be reviewing today Zyrax, who is currently a Black Panther main in a GM3 game. They did pretty well this game, they felt like, but of course there are always things that we can do to improve our gameplays, even if we're in the higher ranks. So we're going to go ahead and review this VOD today as we continue to move on. If there's any reviews you want me to do, go ahead and click on the description below where you can find our Discord and go ahead and submit your information into the Discord channel with a VOD review replay. So thank you guys so much again for joining in with us, and let's get this VOD review started. So this is a pretty good position right now. As long as they don't know you're up here, I think this is a pretty good spot. Hold on, we're gonna toggle his point of view. He's going to take a look at who he can take out first as a Black Panther. Black Panther is always about moving in the right direction and picking people off one at a time. All right. Ooh, he might get punished here. Yep, a little too deep. What he should have done is dashed in and dashed out, but that's already one pick for the team. This is a GM3 game, chat, so this is a GM game that we're currently spectating a Black Panther in. He's going to double jump, target the Mantis, but she has sleep. See, instead of just diving in like that, I would have baited out the sleep. I would have dashed in and then dashed back out. Because of Panther's movement, you're able to try to get that sleep, but he's already 0-2 right now. Hasn't gotten a pick yet. But this is just the beginning of the game. Let's see where else does he go. My goal here would be to wait for these doors to open. Getting a pick back here makes no sense because they have a spawn door right there. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. That's a lucky pick, but barely getting away with his life. And he might get punished here. Alright, good dashes out. Gets the health back. The Punisher knows you're there. You gotta dash reset, get out of there. Yeah, this is too deep in the back line right now. He's got no help and he may get punished. Yep, here, yep. Too far. You gotta get a pick and come back to your team, get the health, go back in. That's literally the whole point of Black Panther. Looking for health packs is always great to do as well as he's doing, but you gotta come back to the team. All right, don't peek that. Don't peek that. They know that you're there. Take a different angle. Take a different angle. Got lucky there, honestly. Good block by their Strange. The Strange did a really good job blocking that. He's 30 HP. He's, yeah. There. Running up walls so your movement is better. Yeah, running up the walls is better. This is a GM3 game, chat. I think right now the Black Panther is not a bad pick. It's just you have to play, dive in, wait for your cooldowns to reset, then come back. Like that's the way to play any dive character. It's just you have to set up correctly. You can't just dive into their backline and then just die 3 or 4 times when your team needs you. That's not a good portal by the Strange. They could have killed the entire team on that turret. I see his okay. Not bad. He's dashing in again, no help. Okay. There you go. So here I would wait. I would wait. All right. He got him. Okay, reset. There you go. Got your cooldowns back. Good pick on the, now get out of there. Yep, no, okay, perfect. Much better. Play with your team. Now reset, look for a different way. Don't go that way. Go behind the enemy line. You want to set up correctly. He knows they know you're there. The Mantis is there. I was about to say, Mantis didn't land asleep on you. You're really lucky. Judge, jury, executioner. All right. What rank is this? GM3. This is a GM3 gameplay right now. We're spectating a GM3 Black Panther. Okay, finish him off. You can finish him off. Strange's shield does block some of the damage, so he's not doing his full damage potential. Take the Mantis out. Yep, there we go. There we go. Now get out of there. Get out of there. Yep. No. Get out. Get out. There you go. Okay.
Only 60 seconds left.
Not doing too bad holding the team. They know you're back there. Get out of there. Yep, just get out of there, reset. Get out of there, reset. Get out of there. Yeah.
We are undefeatable.
Who's better, Magic or BP? I like BP more than I do Magic, but Magic is easier to understand. They're both very good, though. They're both very good in the right hands. Like, Magic right now would be really good for their Strange, just to put pressure on him. Yep, I saw that coming. I was like, wait, they have a Mantis and they have a Luna who's been hitting her shots, so you gotta wait to engage. His engagement's off just by a few. His team wasn't engaged in the fight and he was already engaging in their backline. Can you explain gameplay on Magic? I get confused on how to play her. She's just like any dive character. You have to go in, use your cooldowns, and come back to the team. But you have to set up, like a lot of people. Let me get this straight. So, when you play dive, it's all about setting up for the dive, right? You can't use your cooldowns to set up yourself for the dive because now you're down a cooldown, right? So what you need to do is make sure that you're set up for the dive. For example, with this Black Panther, right? You have to set up for the dive. That means going somewhere where they don't know you're there and then waiting for the opportunity to take that flank and get a pick if you can. And if you can't, use your remaining cooldowns to get out of their backline and back to your team, right? So you have to be able to do that. If not, you're gonna die. In this instance, what you need to have your team do is bait out a cooldown from your Luna and from the enemy Mantis, which is their sleep and their freeze. Because for enemy backlines or people like Black Panther, if they land that, you're gonna get decimated fairly quickly, especially if you have no help. So your job here is to set up for the play. So instead of going through the front, Black Panther needs to take the back and go around and wait for his opportunity to jump them. So he can take all this way. I know this is going super slow, chat, but in real time, you would take the back line this way. They wouldn't know you're here. Use third-person perspective and then take a look at the opportunity to jump the Luna, right? That's what I would do as Black Panther instead of just going through the enemy front line, because you're not gonna be as effective as if you were going to play through this. So that's what you would do with this as far as Black Panther. His mechanics are really good on Black Panther. Okay, so he's doing what I'm. Oh well, it's not exactly where I would set up. See, this is front line. I wouldn't do this. If he doesn't get punished here, I'd be very surprised. Yeah, see, he almost died for that. That's not what you do. He did get 3, but got really lucky they didn't finish him off. He should have flanked and taken the high ground from that same angle and would have gotten out easily. Yeah, that's not a good dive. Again, this is not a good dive. You're front facing a team and you're a dive character. Yep, that's what happens. You need a setup for the dive. Especially when you hear a Punisher set up like that and you hear his ult, that's not a good dive. You're gonna get shredded. He's got good mechanics on Black Panther. He just needs to set up the dive. This is not a good dive right here. They have an ult on. You're not gonna do anything. You're feeding. Nope. You gotta go back. He had to wait out that ult before diving in. Now you dive in. There you go. There you go. Okay. He ran out of his cooldowns. Yep. There you go. That's much better than the first time engagement. The first time engagement, they had ult on still, and there was no reason for him to engage in that. What about Iron Fist? Iron Fist, any dive character is like Iron Fist, Black Panther, Magic, Spider-Man, Venom, even Captain America is considered dive. Those characters you need to set up. You can't just dive directly into their backline like that and expect to survive. What about Hulk? Hulk is also dive, yes. Anybody who can go directly into their backline and come out fairly quickly is a dive character. So, again, he did a really good job when he snuck up behind him, but he's front facing right now and he's just gonna get shredded. Zyrax, who's playing Black Panther in the GM3 game. So we have seen some pretty good setups. That's good. You never want to portal right in front of each other because that's how you prevent another strange trying to get to you. So you never know where their portal is. Okay, this is a... Oh, I would have dove that Bucky. I would have dove that Bucky. He didn't decide to dive the Bucky or not. Yeah, that Bucky, there's a health pack you just ran past. Okay. Nope. No, that's 2 cooldowns now. He has to wait 8 seconds before those come back, and you have no dash for this Mantis. Okay, dive the Mantis. Yep, there you go. Yep, now finish her off. Good stuff. Now get out of there. Get out of there. Reset. 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 Wait up here for your cooldowns to come back. Yep, and dive the Bucky. Yep, there you go. Good stuff. Now get out of there. Yep, good, good, good. See, this is how you dive. This is how you dive. Pick off one at a time, reset, wait till your cooldowns come back, and then go back in. Take the Luna out, but be careful because they're mines. Yep. The mines, the mines, the mines, the mines. Would you say everyone staying all in the same spot is better than splitting up? No. Not all the time. Because you have characters like this that don't need to stay in the same spot. They don't need to play with you. They need to be close to your team, but not all in the same spot. Don't dive that turret. I don't like that play, and I'm gonna tell you why. That turret, I know everyone was facing towards that turret, and they were splitting up the Punisher's attention. But that turret, if he just looks at you, just shreds you as Black Panther. There's no reason for him to take that.
Executioner!
All right. Careful here. Careful here. Careful here. Careful. Yup. Nope. You don't do that. Now with the Punisher. So when I play heals, do I even try to get a diving player or just stay with the group? You don't chase the dive. The dive comes to you. Never chase a dive player. Because that would take you into, that would put you in out of position. So here, this is a setup right here. Perfect. Yep. But there's a penny behind you. Yup. There's a penny behind you. They might kill you here. Okay. They need to take out those mines before you even think about diving them. Nope. Okay. The mines are really important. You gotta communicate with your team. Take out the mines first. Don't do this. You're gonna get punished. I'll be surprised if you don't.
I am ready to put on a
Okay. How are you still alive? Okay, there we go. That makes sense now. You finally have a duel who dives and expects me to pocket heal them? Yeah, no. You're not supposed to pocket heal dive. How do you submit a VOD? You join our Discord and then you go to our channel where you put the replay ID.
By the eye of Agamotto.
You have to give me a description and your in-game name so that I understand. No. See what I mean, chat? This is not a good dive right now. I am really surprised he hasn't died more. Okay. He has very good mechanics as Black Panther, just really bad dive timing. Needs more patience. There we go. Okay. Good. Yep. Now get out of there. You got no cooldown to get out of there, huh?
More foes to conquer. He's
doing fine. He's not supposed to be front facing like that. Not as Black Panther. You gotta take the off angles and wait for the dive. Set up for the dive. He's getting punished. That's a lot of resources that they're pumping into you. What he should be doing is taking... Okay. This is what I'm talking about, chat. What this Black Panther should be doing, instead of being in the front, because he's not a front-facing character, he has to dive. So he would take this room, go back here, set up right here, right? And now use your third-person perspective to take out this cloak and dagger. He would dash into the cloak and dagger, probably get her about 25% HP, dash to this Luna over here, right? And dash back to get into this room again where you have a health pack, pick up the health pack, and then wait it out again, right? To do it all over again. Like, that's literally what you have to be doing as Black Panther. It's you have to take these off angles and understanding when to do that. This Punisher, as long as he's not paying attention, you'll be fine, right? Because your movement is so quick. It's just boom, 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 dash in, dash out, and come back in, set it up all over again. But right now, what he's doing is front-facing with the rest of the team. He's not a front-facing character. He's gonna get focused on immediately as soon as they're seen by the Magneto and the 2 characters that are in the front. I mean, he has very good movement, just not setting up correctly for the dive. Okay. Okay, he took out the floor. That's not a bad idea. Huh? Nope. Yeah. All right. So they ended up winning this. However, with this particular VOD, there are so many situations that I feel like are a little bit missed out with Black Panther. Again, they won, which is great, right? And he got MVP for it. However, instead of getting 10 deaths, which is a lot, that's a lot, all right, for a Black Panther, you could have gotten 5 deaths instead of 10. There were so many situations here that could have been avoided if you just waited to set up your team, right? And play with your team and let them know, I'm diving this character, so you can continue to put the pressure on the back line, right? He's died 10 times, which means there are multiple fights that you don't have a full team, right? There are multiple times that he dove a person when they're in the middle of an ult. Those are questionable dives as far as Black Panther is concerned. You want to set up these plays correctly so you die less and you're there with your team more, right? Because if the more and more you die, the less opportunity you have to have team fights. This is a team-based game and you need to make sure to play with your team, right? Your team did a really good job. The Bucky did a really good job, and Namor did a really good job to pick up the slack when you weren't there, which is why they got a ton of damage. However, if you just waited just a couple seconds more, right, before you engage and set up your engagements better, you'll have even a better time. I think he could even rise above GM3, GM2, which is where he's at right now. That's the really big important thing about Black Panther, is understanding when to engage. And that's not just Black Panther, any dive character, when to engage, when to disengage, because you can't just go into their back line the way you were doing in the front line and expect to survive that, because there was multiple times that your healers had to pump resources into you for you to survive. But if you like this video, make sure you click that like button, comment below, and make sure to join our Discord so you can submit your own VODs here live on this channel. We're live every day from Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a great night.